This is an extract from our AHK Hero Club. We have calls 3 times a week. Please like the video if you learned something. I've shocked you all. I can tell. You're all so quiet. Let's see what was else on our list today. Let's see. We got the diff viewer. Oh, the button class. So this was another great one. Um, I was talking with Ryan Wells, and now I thought he might even join today, but I haven't seen him yet. Him and I have been chatting. He went out to go do some shopping, but he had a whole different interpretation of what to do with the HAR files. And his whole thing was really more about having a way where AI, in roundabout way, can watch how he uses the computer and make suggestions on things that he could, hey, you could write a hotkey for that. I've seen you do this 4 times in the last 3 hours. Here's the hotkey you can do that will go do that for you, right? So it's helping us bring up that it's a way, hey, you could have a hotkey or a hot string, or there's a redundancy I saw here. You might want to do work on it, but it's giving you the examples and not a hotkey even or whatever to do the automation. But what he was saying was, he said, oh, I need to have a way to have a notification and then decide whether I want to work on it now or not. And I said, well, you know what? We have this notify class that's phenomenal, but we don't have a way to make decisions. We can have it come up and have a callback that would, when I click it, it will take an action we predefined. But what we don't have a way is for having like the input boxes in one way or another where you say, path A or path B or path C or none of the above. But I said, you know what? Years ago, we were on a hero call and someone has suggested that. I'm like, man, I've spent, Irfan probably worked in that class for a month initially. And, it's a lot of money out and I'm like, I don't want to add even more function that might break it because it's just, the return was very minimal. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do it. But now with AI, I'm like, hey, let me see if AI can add buttons to this thing. So 5 minutes later, Irfan, you want to go ahead and show this is just when we run the example, it shows you like 20 different buttons with different colors. But now in our notify class, I don't think you're sharing and you're on mute.
I'm sorry. Let me share my screen. So these are the examples. Let me run it. So the notify class has the buttons.
So yeah, like I said, there's open the example files so we can see it too. But it's very easy to call and you can control, as before, I'm sure you guys have seen this, you can control the fonts of the titles, the fonts of the text itself, the color of them, the background. But we added the ability to have not just buttons, but change the button color, which is cool because some you might want to make red or green, like in that delete file, even though the text it picks for the body is bad with the dark background. But the red delete and the green keep, I love that, right? It makes it easier to make a decision. So yeah.
Okay, so each button can have a callback, and in that callback, we can just put a function and it will be called. So we are just doing another notification. So when I hit the delete, so it will give me a notification. So it will be on the top, I would say. Yeah. File deleted pretend. So it vanished. So buttons is an array. If it is empty, you will get no buttons. But if you and this array needs to have an object, and this object can be a simple. It can have text, color, background color, but it can also have the callback, which kind of which make it next step. So when you click on the button, what do you want to do? So this is very cool, and I think we replaced the traditional message box because now we have as many buttons as we want.
Yeah. And of
So
course, It doesn't have to, well, as you can see, yes, they don't all have a yellow background. I did add to one of our skills, it created some notify and it wasn't picking contrasted colors. So I tried to add it to our skill, which is also a real point, right? Is this class is very cool and stuff, but you don't necessarily have to learn how to use it. You can just tell AI, hey, use my notify class, and I need these buttons that do this. And you can have it display on, you can tell it which monitor to display on. You can tell it to display in the center, or is it like 9 places, Irfan? So the center, or no,
Yeah, center and the corners.
in corners. Okay, so 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5. And then we can do X and Y location too.
Oh, that's right, because I added the tooltip functionality kind of thing yeah, right, which means now it's unlimited wherever you want it, right?
Yeah.
But I did like that tooltips are so limiting and can't control the font size, I think, and even the background color. But with ours, you can have that wherever you want, right? So we're using them for our mouse overs now in our scripts for the help stuff.
And I think I brought this here just for testing.
And it has a CLI built into it because we built that in a long time ago. So you can actually call our class without even including it. You basically pass parameters to the path to it, and it will run without you even including it in the first place, which is, to me, is very similar, which is really interesting. It's very similar to how, if you think about it, when you include the file, not that we care about it with AutoHotkey and memory, but it's like the MCP approach. When you've included that file in your script, it reads the entire file and is doing it. When you do it the way I just mentioned with the CLI, we are handing it off to that other script. So you call it and it still uses memory, but it's not in your script running all the time. Does that make sense? Again, not a big deal for AutoHotkey scripts, but the concept itself is a very interesting concept because think about that with anything you're doing, right? If I can hand it off to something else, it doesn't have to be running all the time. If what you're doing is very big, it's really convenient to have that. Which was another. Oh, go ahead, Irfan.
So to make your AI use the CLI, so you can create hooks and tell the AI to use that file for notifying me when that hook.
Grab 25% off all our AHK goodies, courses, scripts, and custom work so you save cash while building your toolkit like a boss. Explore our huge library of 466 plus hours of recorded AHK tutorials. Watch, rewind, and master tricks at your own pace. Grab 25% off all our AHK goodies, courses, scripts, and custom work so you save cash while building your toolkit like a boss. Tap into over 466 plus hours of AHK video gold, including fresh clips like this, for anytime learning that fits your schedule.